when you're in this space, you know. Hanging out in some bushes. So it might not be Vtol's problem, it might be just my system's problem. Okay, I'm in. Okay, it's working perfectly so far. Yes, you are. Oh, and it's just working.
Welcome to the air-to-ground missile tutorial.
It was probably a Steam game.
Air-to-ground missiles, or AGMs, are useful for precisely hitting light to medium armored ground targets. First, power up the targeting pod. You will use the TGP to designate targets for the AGMs. Now arm the weapon system. And switch to the AGM-114. These are small, laser-guided anti-tank missiles. Since they home in on the laser point emitted by your TGP, you must maintain line of sight to the target until it hits.
I love it.
To fire it, designate a target using the TGP, point your aircraft at the target until the missile locks on, then pull the trigger to fire. You can also switch the missile seeker's uncaged mode to manual, which will allow you to fire at targets off pore sight. In manual mode, you hold the trigger to uncage the seeker, then press the weapon switch button to fire.
Oh.
Try shooting the targets around the mission waypoint using the AGM-114.
Autopilot disengaged.
Remember, you need to maintain line of sight with your TGP in order to guide the missile to the target.
Pull up.
Okay. Do I need to select waypoint? No, it's gonna go to the waypoint. We'll go a bit further out. Move back one up. Turning upside down. to stall. Okay, what? I'm trying to manually change the target setting. Oh, here we go. Oh,
Pull up.
oh my goodness. I realized it's beautiful. Okay, see the red thing, the red marks. They show up on my visor, but when are they going to show up on my target? Yeah, right, come on. Oh, and here we go. What's on point? Point mark, okay. Oh, let's get him off the stall. We're gonna stall.
Shoot. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Wait, it's still alive, isn't it? We'll check, we'll check. It is very hard to spot targets since targeted. Oh, we've got a little mission here. It seems we need to do a manual. I thought if it was
Altitude. 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 Shoot.
Okay, so it's dead. There we are. Another foe.
Over T. Over T. Shoot.
I don't have a clear line of sight there. I've got to go direct. I've got to go vertical with these guys. Don't want to lose this speed. Even with afterburner moves and stuff.
Shoot.
Great. Now switch to the AGM-65.
Pull up. Pull up. Over T.
This is a larger, slightly heavier hitting anti-tank missile with a more advanced optical seeker. With this type of missile, you do not need to maintain a lock on the target after you fire it.
Oh,
The fire and forget capability allows you to fire at multiple targets in one pass or take cover after firing. Try taking down the targets at the next waypoint and practice taking advantage of the fire and forget capability.
What? That was smooth.
Altitude. 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 Pull up. Altitude. Pull up. Shoot. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude.
So I can use my gimbal. I don't even know if that is a thing over there.
Over T.
I wonder if we're doing countermeasures. Is countermeasures over there? But it's a bit wrong.
Over T.
Nice shooting. This concludes the air-to-ground missile tutorial.
Over T. Over T. Over T.
It's broken. How do I get this over there?
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Okay,
Altitude.
okay.
Altitude. Altitude.
Yes. Now I'm looking forward to this one. Ooh, I'm hungry. After I do these two, if they're easy, I will. I really want to do the F-16 mod though. My computer isn't powerful enough to have a camera facing.
Welcome to the radar tutorial for the FA-26. Today you will learn how to use the radar to find and track other aircraft, as well as designate targets for air-to-air missiles.
Ooh, would you look at that?
First, open the radar MFD page. The radar must be manually powered on using the radar power switch. The display shows you a compressed representation of the radar's 120-degree field of view. The display range can be adjusted using the R+ and R- buttons. Pressed as the radar sweeps over other aircraft, they will be displayed as blue icons for friends and orange icons for foes. The left to right scan angle can also be adjusted to allow the radar to scan more rapidly but in a smaller slice of the sky. The number shows the angle in degrees off boresight. Set the radar as a sensor of interest, or SOI. Now you can slew the target designator using your joystick's thumb control. Slew the designator over a contact and press in on the center of the thumb control to start tracking it. You can track up to 4 contacts while still being able to scan the rest of the sky.
Oh, let's go in
They
there.
will appear as a small circle on your HUD, along with the corresponding number. In order to lock a target for weapons, you can either click the track again using the designator, or press the numbered MFD button on the left. While the target is locked, the other tracks will continue to be displayed, but the radar will not be able to scan for new targets. Information about the locked target's bearing, range, altitude, airspeed, and aircraft type will appear on the bottom right of the display. Use the unlock button to unlock the target, and the clear button to clear the tracks. For close-in engagements, the radar can be switched to boresight mode using the mode button. In this mode, the radar will point straight forward and lock onto the first contact it sees. If the radar is SOI, you can press the joystick thumb control to quickly unlock and find a new target. Now for some weapons practice. Go back to scan mode and find, track, and lock the enemy aircraft.
Scan mode. I'm trying scan mode right now. Where's my mission? Okay, how do I lock? I might need to redo this tutorial. I was kind of fading out a little bit. Oh, what? When I've got the boresight thing on, this just displays info like outside of it. I love this though. Ooh, I looked.
Good. Now arm your weapon system and switch to the AIM-120 radar-guided air-to-air missile.
Master. That's this one.
Okay. On the HUD, the locked target will appear as a small square. The small dot is the shot lead cue. When firing air-to-air missiles, aim for the lead cue to help the missile conserve energy as it steers toward the target. The DLZ, or Designated Launch Zone, is displayed on the right side of the HUD. The missile should be fired when the target chevron lies between the min and max range marks.
Autopilot disengaged.
Go ahead and try shooting down the target.
I know I can shoot down now.
Pitbull.
Yep. Ooh. this dude. Now I'm behind this dude.
Over T. Pitbull.
Splash. Good kill. By tracking multiple contacts, you can fire up to 4 AIM-120s on separate targets, as long as you maintain line of sight with each of them. When the AIM-120's time to impact counter displays the letter M, it has switched to active homing, and you no longer need to continue tracking it. You can switch to another target, duck into cover, or even shut your radar off. Now try shooting down the rest of the enemy air targets.
Shoot.
It's telling me to shoot.
Shoot.
It's telling me to go over there. But there are targets over here. Okay, I'll go over there.
Shoot.
No, I still want to make this, right?
Pitbull.
It's Pitbull. Shit.
Pitbull.
Pitbull again. Oh. What am I doing, dude?
Shoot.
I need to redo this tutorial.
Pitbull.
Oh, it's Pitbull. Ooh. Oh, this one was already splashed. This is taking forever to fall.
Over T. Over T.
Splash confirmed.
Shoot.
Oh. Holy shit, what's my massive range?
Pitbull.
It's Pitbull. can see them. Ooh, splash. 2 is down. Let's switch to 1.
Pitbull.
Instantly pitbull.
Pitbull.
Instantly pitbull. Hold on. Was that one that I shot? Oh, it's not this. Okay, I think they're both good.
Over T.
Good job. This is the end of the tutorial.
Over T. Over T. Over T. Over T.
That was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Way better than the helicopter. But I'm only wondering, where are the tutorials for the FA-26B countermeasure? Ooh, Sam's, this could get.
Welcome to the SEED tutorial. SEED stands for Suppression of Enemy Air Defenses. You'll use a combination of radar detecting sensors and special weapons to disable SAM sites. When a radar is searching for aircraft, it emits a signal that can be detected by your radar warning receiver. The radar type, bearing, and approximate range is shown on the RWR display relative to your position in the center. Open the Anti-Radar Attack Display, or ARAD. The display shows the same information gathered by the RWR, but allows you to select targets for anti-radiation missiles. You can also set the radar sources to be displayed as diamonds in the HUD. When you lower the AR visor, you'll be able to see all of the targets around you for better situational awareness. Set the ARAD as the sensor of interest. Now you can use your joystick thumb control to slew the targeting cursor. Slew the cursor onto the enemy radar, then press on the thumb control to set it as the target. A square will appear on the selected target in both the RFD and the HUD. Now arm the weapon system.
I had a feeling that was the visor.
And switch to the AGM-88.
Shoot.
This is a high-speed fire-and-forget anti-radiation missile. When fired, it'll home in on the radar source designated in the ARAD. Once you have a target selected, all you need to do is fly towards the target and fire once the missile is in range. Try taking out the SAM radars using the AGM-88.
Look at that, that's beautiful. If I shoot now? Oh damn, there's tons of them. They're flying. Moving? Or is that falling? I think I just wasted one, so let's go up to that. Shit, that flew like right up. When you have the visor, what that's telling me is that this is a whole screen that just produces a hologram all the time. But when you have That's why you need to look down. But when you've got the visor on, it matches up. And so... What the? It disappeared. Did I destroy it? Or... We'll find out if this is going to be straight destroyed. Am I seeing a missile too? Looks like the missile's fallen to the ground. If that explodes on the ground, then I've just been using this one. It's falling straight down. Yeah, so I've just been wasting. Whatever. Now this guy's gone off my radar. Unless I've been destroying them the whole time, even though they fell to the ground, maybe that was where the radar was.
Shoot.
It told me to shoot. It says fire and forget, right? So I should be able to select the other one, but I shouldn't be able to do it. This guy's going around there. Oh, my field's gone down a whole lot. Let's turn down the afterburn, because we don't need that. I know it's hit fire and forget, but they get very nervous. It's gone, though.
Shoot.
I'll just have these orange things and I'll just... I need to shoot. It's fire and forget, right? Look, I'm gonna go off this. Go to this guy.
Shoot.
If they fire and forget, then I shouldn't have to pay attention. It's definitely going down. So, oh no, so I think DS... No, dude. What the? This one just fell on the ground. How much of a fire from here? I only have one left. But one of those targets is big, but it might not even necessarily... Oh, that's seriously cool. I love how you put these those.
Great. This is the end of the seed tutorial.
Shit, I got it? It certainly didn't feel like I got it. That's Modern Warfare for you. So impressive. Oh, I really want to play more. Oh, but then again, all that's left is that stupid helicopter. Mission editor. But dude, this game's really fun. The only problem is... That's weird. Yeah, the only problem is, oh, Okay, so either I need to play multiplayer. Oh, well, next time I play this, I'll learn the helicopter, I guess. I don't want to have to. I don't want to, but as you may have noticed, I'm trialing quote unquote game, and the reason that is because I'm broke as hell. But rest assured, once I do have money, I'll get it because I want to support the devs. I think they're like an indie developer. It's a cute little environment. Chill. DCS is free. No way in hell would my computer ever support it. My cable's getting all tied up. That's a stone. So underneath the wheel. No. Eh. No. Oh. Phasmophobia? That would be crazy. War Thunder, I can confirm, does not work on on Steam, but for my computer's really bad. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna end now, and see ya.